For today's video, I have a double Disney pin subscription to open/unbox. I have my ThemePark Monthly pin subscription and then also my Shop Disney Park Pack 3.0 to unbox. These are both the December 2017 subscriptions. My ThemePark Monthly arrived just after I left to go home for the holidays, so it's kind of like a little extra Christmas present to come back to this. And then the Disney Park Pack actually just arrived today after taking forever to ship here like always. So I've got both of these guys to open up. I also just got back from the Disney Store outlet. I made a really quick run there to get just one item, which was a set of pins, and I'm going to share those at the end. So with my two pin subscriptions that I have today, the ThemePark Monthly is one that I've been getting for probably close to a year now. I just get the Pin Monthly Basic, which is one new open edition pin per month. And I've always been really happy with the pins that they sent out in this one. I don't know if this would be a wintry pin, since most of the wintry pins that Disney has are more Christmas geared. So I have no idea what type of theme might be in this month. And then I have the Disney Park Pack, which I've been getting this for a few months now. This is an official Disney subscription through Shop Disney, which is the new name for the online Disney store. This is the Park Pack version 3.0, which comes with 3 limited edition 500 pins. This month is themed to Fantasia. I was a little bit iffy about the theme when I found out, and I've already seen tons of people with their pins, so I'm still a little bit iffy on them, but I guess it all depends on what variants I get in this. So I think let's start with the ThemePark Monthly, since that's just one pin, and see what's in this subscription. Okie doke, so this is the first pin mail of the new year. So we'll see what we have for our December ThemePark Monthly, which is being opened in January. Alrighty, finally snipped open, and let's take out what we have inside. Okay, so we have a kind of fun new little greeting card in this with "We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." And then they have on the side the standard "Thank you, we hope you enjoy your ThemePark Monthly subscription. Upload a photo to be entered in the monthly giveaway." Definitely like the nice little Merry Christmas and Happy New Year sentiment. Okay, so then we have a little pink pouch this month, and we'll see what pin we have. Oh, we have a Stitch 2017 year pin. So this one is a pretty nice pin itself. It's actually pretty glittery and sparkly. I'm just kind of disappointed that it's a 2017 pin and not a 2018 pin, because all the 2017 merch and pins have been on sale. And so this pin itself is really nice. I just probably would have enjoyed this a lot more if I had gotten this at the start of 2017 instead of now it being in 2018. But still, this is a pretty nice pin. You can see it's actually glittery in the 2017. Got fun stitch back there. And so this is a pin that I don't really feel a need to keep, but then I also don't know how good it would be with trading, since everything and pretty much all the Disney merch have already moved on to 2018. But this pin was a yellow pin, which translates to this much in regular prices. And then here's Stitch off the card. Overall, nice pin. And you know, now I'm thinking maybe this is something that I will keep, because I did go to Disneyland in 2017. I do already have a 2017 year spinner pin that has Mickey on it that I quite like. But, you know, maybe I'll put this Stitch with that one. Okay, so now that we have the ThemePark Monthly opened, we get to unbox our Disney Park Pack. And even though this gets sent in a protective little white sleeve and in a box, mine still arrived a little banged up. So box is already a little bit worn there. But like I said earlier, the theme for this month is Fantasia. And there's really only one pin that I kind of like, and depending on which middle variant I get, there are some scenes to that I've seen that I like, but otherwise, I already don't know if I'm going to be keeping these pins. But let's actually go ahead and open this up. It's kind of anticlimactic to just take the lid off and see what pins we have. And here are our December Disney Park Pack pins. So like with pretty much all of the park packs, the pins themselves are really nice, but this is the only pin that the design I've seen that I kind of like and would debate on keeping. And it looks like with our middle pin, which always has a different character or scene in the middle for all the variants, we have Yensid in this one. And then this is the pin that nobody much really seems to want to be keeping. And I just don't think the colors of this one are too nice. But let me take these pins out of the box so we can actually see them up close and then also check out what number variants they are. So starting off with this first pin here, you have the dancing hippo, and I don't know if that's a crocodile or alligator. It's honestly been so long since I've seen Fantasia, and I think I'm more familiar with Fantasia 2000 than the original, but I think with this variant, the colors in the background are a little bit different. But this first pin at least always has nice pin-on-pin elements to it. And this pin is variant 5 of 6. This one I don't really have much of any desire to keep. This middle pin, as always, is really gorgeous, and for my variant, I got Yensid. And if you don't know, Yensid is Disney backwards. The image itself is again a little dark in here. In my Stitch Park pack, I got a Stitch variant where it was a kind of dark color. But I think the frame to this is really beautiful. You have Chernabog up in the top, and what are their names? Is that Hoplo? But like the others, this is a really awesome sculpted metal finish. And this one looks to be variant 6 of 6. I've seen variants that have Mickey in the middle, and if I'd gotten one of those, I may have considered keeping it, but this one, not so sure about. And then for the last pin, we have the one which is obviously my favorite of the bunch, and it features Sorcerer Mickey. This third pin always has stained glass elements, so you can see that's all stained glass in the back. And the color of the stained glass changes between the variants. I don't know how I feel about this yellow though, but I think this pin, like the others, are still a nice size. And I think this is by far the best design out of the bunch. The numbers printed on there quite small, but this one also looks like it's a 5 of 6. So overall, I have to say I'm not super excited with my December Disney pin subscriptions. They're not bad at all by any means, but they're just not ones that I'm sure I really want to keep at all. I think maybe I'm changing my mind about the Stitch 2017. I don't know. There's time to decide. But I do have some pins to save the day. The ones that I just picked up from the Disney store is the brand new Zootopia Disney emoji pin set. These were just recently released. Originally, they were just in Disney stores, but the other day they added them to Shop Disney online. I was tempted to just order them online when I saw them there, but shipping was $6. So I said, forget it, I'm just gonna drive to my outlet. And luckily they had tons of each of the 3 pin sets they came out with. So they have the Zootopia, they also have an Aladdin and a Nightmare Before Christmas. I was really close to also getting the Aladdin pin set because it was so gorgeous. It had glittery accents and it was just super beautiful, even though I don't at all collect Aladdin. But if you watch my channel, you probably know that I am huge into collecting Zootopia pins. Becca, or Disney Kitty, and I were pretty much the crazy Zootopia pin people. And so I think this set is really awesome. You have 3 pins here with Flash, Judy, and Nick, and they're really awesome because they're actually lenticulars, so their faces move. They are quite small though, they're really tiny pins, but they are really cute. The retail for this set was $12.95, which isn't too bad for 3 pins, but they are pretty small. But I do like that they already have the new 2018 pin trading logo on it. I'm gonna bust these guys out of their plastic for the first time so I can actually show the shifting faces on them. This first pin that we have here is Flash, and I think now you can really see how tiny it is. It's almost the size of the Mickey pin back. But when you move the Flash, you can see he goes from this expression to his happy face. You can make him go back and forth, then back and forth. This pin is really quite lightweight, and it just has a really teeny tiny back stamp on it. Next pin in the set is Judy Hopps, and her expression goes from, it looks like, laughing to a little bit blushing or perplexed. This face actually looks just like the Nick Wilde Hong Kong Disneyland emoji face. So it looks like pretty much the same expression as that. But I think this face is a lot cuter. And then finally we have the little Nick Wilde. He goes from his kind of sly guy face to just a happy smiling face. And so the Nick and the Judy, they do have a little bit of actual enamel on them, which is actually really shiny. But otherwise, the main part is just this lenticular. So honestly, out of this, I think I'm most excited by these Zootopia pins that I just picked up. But still, all in all, not bad. They are all really nice pins, except I think for this one, which I just think is a kind of unattractive design and not the greatest colors. But we'll have to see what next month may bring. Thanks for watching.